Death, destruction, decay. Death is inevitable. But from this death comes new life.
We may end up bringing this fight to our own doorstep.
Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here, and welcome back to another Fear the Walking Dead review. This is going to be my review of Season 6, Episode 15, titled USS Pennsylvania. And if you're not caught up to this episode of Fear the Walking Dead, or if you haven't seen any episodes of Fear the Walking Dead, do yourself a favor, go watch them, Hulu or wherever you rent or watch TV shows, because this review will contain some serious spoilers. Big things. Big things. That's a big stick. So the group is on a mission to stop Teddy, Riley, and Dakota and the cult from launching off these nuclear warheads from the USS Pennsylvania, which is the title of the episode, and it's also the title of the submarine, which it is revealed that Riley worked on, which is going to be super interesting because apparently we are getting a backstory kind of like webisode type deal with Riley and the people on the submarine. Like we're gonna see what went down, what caused it to get beached, and everything like that. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be interesting. But Teddy and Dakota are in there with Riley, and they're talking about how, like, when Teddy found Riley, he was broken, and now he's, ready to ascend to the ground, join his people. And Teddy is very trusting of Dakota. He gives her a gun, which she definitely uses later. And meanwhile, Morgan, Strand, Sherry, Dwight, John Dory Sr., June, and Dakota all head down into the submarine while the others are looking for schematics and trying to find out where Alicia is, and just other things in general. Morgan picks up his axe also at the beginning of the episode, which was super hype for me because I love that axe. And anytime he picks up that axe, people are gonna die, or at least some walkers are. There's no people death in this one, sadly. No cult members to fight in this, which is weird because you would think I guess there's no cult members at all on that submarine. Interesting. But Morgan is very much over, leading his people to a dead end. He's telling Victor's like, I keep leading these people to these dead ends, promising them there's going to be something different, and it just kind of ends each time the same. Because ever since he got onto the show, he's been trying to reunite people and bring people together to make a better future. But it just hasn't gone his way, and by the end of the episode, it definitely hasn't gone his way. I'll just say it right now, the missiles get launched because of fucking Victor Strand. Victor and Morgan get separated from the others because Morgan wants to sacrifice himself for the group to show them that they don't need him and that they don't have to sacrifice themselves and put themselves on the line for him, because that's the last thing that Morgan wants, is to see someone die for him. That's like his MO. No one will die for him. He will die. That's his thing. He was like, I was halfway to becoming one of those things. I'm the one that needs to be in there with them. And the nuclear rates are off the frickin' charts, man. Because we have Grace, of course, there, who luckily worked at that nuclear power plant. She's able to have a scanner to detect the nuclear levels. Dude, those levels were climbing fast. There was a lot of radiation on the walkers inside of the submarine, because apparently Luciana radios radios Grace, sorry, and it says that there's like 150 crewmates. That was Dwight was like, it's like, I really hope she didn't just say that. She was like, I hope she didn't. That was pretty good. Teddy and John Dory Sr. finally get to talk in this episode as well. That was cool. John Dory Sr.'s like, I got a bullet to put in your head before this day ends. Oh, that was badass. But yeah, Strand decides to go with Morgan because Strand is all about proving himself, and Strand takes upon himself to be a complete dick in this episode. He, is talking to Morgan, and he's like, people don't follow you because, you owe them something. They just want to. And I think Strand definitely resents that about Morgan and is jealous about that because Strand feels like he's always playing second fiddle to someone else saving the day, and he wants to prove himself to Alicia. Little does he know, Alicia's not going to have any fucking recollection of what's going on. Most likely once we get into season 7 or the finale, whenever she shows up. But, 'cause she'll be in that bunker just chilling. But, yeah, Strand breaks off Morgan's axe and pushes Morgan into a herd of walkers, completely leaves him to die, so he can be the one to be the hero and stop the nuke. What a dick, man. Victor Strand, damn it, I love you. You are an awesome character. Coleman Domingo is one of my most underrated actors, in my opinion. I love his performances. But dude, I go from hating and loving Strand back to hating him and then loving him and hating him and loving him, back and forth every damn season, man. There's never a consistent line with Victor. But, I mean, he does get the devil's due as he is shot in the arm by Dakota, who confronts him. She's like, you don't even believe anything that Morgan is standing for, which is kind of true, because, I mean, not many people were 100% on board with Morgan's ideology, even when he first joined the show, let alone now. Of course, season 5, they were all like, yes, let's help people, but now, I mean, things have changed. People have died. John Dory's death weighs heavily still on everyone's conscience, I believe, just in terms of what he stood for. So I guess that kind of does factor into them wanting to be kind of the people that Morgan wanted them to be and who John wanted them to be. But at the same time, Dakota is definitely not going to be that person, because even Morgan's like, I'm done with this shit. Knocks Dakota out, although he should have used the other end and just killed her. And Morgan has these cards that he was able to get off of the dead officers that Strand pushed him into, and Strand's like, oh, well, you see, if I hadn't pushed you and left you behind back there, you wouldn't have found them. And Morgan's like, you need to stop. Morgan is literally like, you need to shut up. You need to stop. Because, honestly, Morgan would have probably been in that room already if Strand hadn't pushed him into those walkers. Yes, he wouldn't have those keys, but maybe he would have found them already, Meanwhile, Riley and Teddy are actually very, very close to launching the nukes. They're like 2 minutes, guys. And they're twisting the keys, and Morgan's trying the key cards. Grace is walkie-talking them, trying to see if Morgan is alright, because Dakota mentions earlier that Strand kills Morgan. But then Morgan's like, I'm alright. So Morgan's swiping the key cards. Teddy and Riley are twisting the keys. Riley's counting it down, and it all leads to the key finally being turned to have the missiles be ready to launch. Morgan, at the same time, him and Strand get into the section where Riley and Teddy are, and right at the last second before Strand and Morgan are able to tackle them and push them against the wall, Teddy pulls the detonator and sets off one of the warheads. And actually, the nuke is equipped with 10 other warheads within that one. So man, imagine if they got more off. Holy shit. Our group would be absolutely screwed, but they only got one off. Riley's just like, he's like, screw it, I'm getting another one off, I don't really care. And Strand's like, no, you stop. But Morgan, being the peaceful, sometimes dumbass that he is, lets them go. I don't understand why he let them go. Just kill them. I know in Morgan's head, he's just like, okay, we're going to die anyway, let's just let them go, they're going to die anyway, like us. But like, nah man, screw that. Out of anger, you would kill them, I think. That would be the logical thing for the apocalypse type person. But Morgan is just different. He's just he's not all life is precious mode. He's not clear mode. He's all life all life is precious clear mode. It's like, all life is precious, but I will clear if I have to. And apparently in this case he was like, no, I don't have to clear. But thanks so much for watching the review, guys. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Can't wait for the finale. The review for that's going to be up probably Friday. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and goodbye.